Hello, my name is Nelly and welcome back to another wallet integration. Today a highly requested wallet, the FTX. So I will show you how to do your crypto taxes with this wallet with the help of Koinly. A little bit different for today's video because I actually don't have access to this wallet from my region of the world right now, which is Ontario, Canada. It's one of the few places this wallet is actually not I'm not able to use it. So I'm going to use some footage with some voiceover work from a colleague of mine, but most of the same stuff as the other videos except that. So the breakdown is pretty straightforward. I'm going to talk a little bit about the wallet itself, then I'm going to go into that footage. I'll show you how to import the API keys and the CSV files, and then I will jump into how to get the necessary tax documentation. And then lastly, if you have any questions, recommendations, I'll give you some resources that you can use. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So the FTX wallet is based out of Berkeley, California, USA, and it was founded in 2018. Now, it should be noted that there are two different wallets. There's one called FTX and there's one called FTX US. So I'll be covering just the FTX one. Maybe another day I'll do the US specific one. So they have reported between 150 million and $1 billion worth of trades for the first half of 2021. They are growing and they're growing fast. So FTX has recently purchased the popular Blockify app, which is I guess a staple of their growth. In more interesting fun facts about FTX, they've recently heavily invested in marketing with massive purchases such as sponsoring the MLB, the Miami Heat Arena, and they've added Tom Brady and his wife Giselle as part owners of the company. So they've acquired naming rights to esports organization TSM in a $210 million deal. Well, you might ask, why is that important, Nelly? Why does that matter? Well, I look at it this way, if they're going to be investing so much money into their growth, their public their public appearance, their name, their brand, that means they're probably going to be more likely to be legitimate. They're more likely going to be sustainable for a longer period of time. Obviously, there's exceptions to the rule, but if you're investing this much money into marketing, this much into brand awareness, it's a good indication for how well your brand is doing and how long and how the longevity you have as a company. Okay, so jumping into the integration part of this video, let's jump into Koinly. Log into your account, go to the wallet section, go to add wallet, and we're looking for FTX, and there it is. And we have two different methods. I'll show you both. So let's start off with the setup auto sync, and keep in mind here that margin trades on FTX are imported as P&L. So you will not see any actual trades, only the profit/loss from those trades. So we're looking for the API key and the API secret. And now I'll jump into the voiceover part, in the footage from my colleague. Okay, so here is the FTX wallet, and in the top right corner, click on your name, and then from the drop down menu, click settings and API key. And then here you want to click create read only key, and you're presented with your API key and your API secret, which you're going to take back and copy and paste into Koinly. Okay, so once you've copy and pasted both of them, click secure import and allow Koinly to calculate your transactions, import all that data, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so here you'll see the 4 transactions we've made, just basic demo stuff, nothing too crazy here. Let's jump into how to import the CSV files. Okay, so jumping into getting your CSV file, just like we did before, top right corner, account name, and then you go to trade history. Here you'll get, a little description of your trades, and then you have a little cloud with an arrow pointing down. This is where you actually download this type of file and save it on your desktop. So this is one of several files that you need to download and import into Koinly. I'll show you the other ones in just a moment. Okay, now I'll show you how to get your deposits and withdrawals, because you have to do that for this exchange. So head over to wallet, then deposits, and then here make sure to set the appropriate time range. Currently there's no restriction on the time range, but in the future, if this video becomes slightly outdated, make sure that you've selected the full year, and if not, make sure that you've downloaded multiple files to cover your entire year. Anyways, download this file, save it somewhere to your desktop, and then head over to withdrawals, and same thing, make sure to set the appropriate time range, and then download that file as well and import it into Koinly. Okay, so the last thing that we need is your P&L file. So head over again to FTX, click that drop down menu, and go over to P&L and download your, your history for that. Once again, make sure to set the appropriate time. Your trade history is a great CSV file, but it's only for spot trades, and I know a lot of people do futures on FTX, so you're gonna need this file as well, but just like we did before, same procedure. Okay, so here is the best part of Koinly. After you've imported all your transactions, go over to the tax reports area. You'll get a summary of your transactions, your capital gains, income, costs, and expenses, and you can use this throughout the year to monitor your activity, your crypto activity, and kind of estimate where your taxes are going to be. At the very bottom, you can select the plan that best suits your need, your amount of transactions you've made. And then lastly, you can pick the necessary tax report you'd like to download. And tax reports, we have aplenty. So we have for the US, the IRS Schedule D, Form 8949, both TurboTax online and desktop versions. We have reports for the UK, the HMRC Capital Gain Summary, reports for many big European countries, Sweden, Norway, France, Switzerland, and then lastly, we have the complete tax report for Australia, Canada, and Germany. And another thing to keep in mind is that if you're, have an accountant, you can also give them the complete tax report to, group in with the rest of your taxes, or you can invite them to Koinly to set up their accountancy firm. We're still working on content for accountants and making it easier for them to set up their firms on Koinly. And then lastly, what I always tell everyone is look into the regulations and laws in your country about this being a tax deductible plan. So a lot of places have deductions for services that help you with your taxes. So this most certainly would be one of those. So make sure to check your area. And as always, I leave you with some resources. You have the Koinly Help Center. All the links will be down below. Various guides, explanations about, many different topics in the crypto tax space. We have a forum section where you can talk to members of our community. We also have a contact us place where you can send us an email, send us a message if you'd like to reach us directly. But as always, if you've enjoyed the video, if you found it helpful in any way, consider dropping a like, subscribing for more crypto content, and I'll see you next time. Peace.